Hi there, I am Theophil and I have just released Hallowed 0.4. Let's see what the update includes. This update relied heavily on crafting mechanics, so let's start with that. We now have a nice list of materials and ingredients which players can now use to craft weapons, armor, and various consumables. Although several backgrounds have already allowed players to do something like this, the blacksmith origin was also added, which gives you proficiency with the smithing tool and lets you craft weapons and armor twice as fast as usual. A similar feature was also given to the herbalist and the alchemist for anti-venom and different potions. Crafting now requires a crafting roll, which signifies the difficulty of an item. If you roll well enough, you can create the item, obviously. A natural one fails the crafting and consumes all ingredients and materials used for the item, but a natural 20 gives very small buffs to the item. For every hour of crafting, you have to roll a d20. Once this number reaches the crafting time of an item, it's finished. And also I added the feature that during short and long rests you can use a certain amount of time from the rest to do some crafting. The consume secondary action was also added, which obviously allows you to consume or use specific items. This includes a bunch of potions like the potion of healing, herbal tea, sulfuric acid, and a bunch more, which includes very mundane items like dried meat, which also give you minor buffs. Two items, namely the greatsword and the halberd, received very small buffs in this update. Both items were given the new reach property, which means that you can now attack with them from 10 feet away instead of just 5. Alongside this, the new swift weapon property was added, which allows you to backstab an enemy. If you make a successful stealth check against an enemy's perception check, your attack succeeds automatically and it counts as a natural 20 attack roll. If the target sees you when you start your turn, it has advantage on the perception check and you have disadvantage on the stealth check, obviously. But this property is not added to all weapons, only a select few. A bunch of more minor changes and features were added in this version, so feel free to check out Hallowed's itch.io page or join my dedicated Discord server. As usual, the links can be found down in the description.